to attempt to create a pot. I've already put my clay on this morning, and the hardest part is centering it. And it takes a great deal of concentration, so I probably won't talk too much. This video is just an experiment. When throwing a pot, it's sort of like you have to center with the world, being one with the world, kind of the yin and the yang, and I'm not sure I even know what that means. You just don't want it wobbling anymore. It's got to be totally centered and smooth. When I first threw this clay, it would wobble me around. I'm pushing down right now. Need water, and then I'm going to pull up as I squeeze. The clay comes up in my hands, nice and smooth. It really pulls on my abs. Great workout. Pull up, then we push down. Quite a large amount of clay here, and for me the larger amount of clay is a little bit harder to work with. First of all, it takes more time to get it centered, and like I said, that's the most important thing, is to have your clay centered before you can begin creating your pot. Start with the centering, and when you center, I'm going to put my thumbs together, my wrists together. My hands are just supporting here, they're not going to push. It's the thumbs that are going to make the hole in the center of my clay. And you always need plenty of water. When it gets dry, you just add a little more water. You can see the clay coming up on my thumb. When you push down, the clay has to come up somewhere, and it comes up in this little tiny, like a little worm, sort of, up in the center. And you probably can't see this on the video, but I'm making a pretty good little hole here, sort of like a donut. But you have to be careful, and as I go down, straight down, I lift my hands up so that I can go further down, concentrating on just the center, straight down. You don't want to go too far, because you don't want to hit the bottom of the vat, which is the floor, or you're going to have to fix. Okay, I have on the outside, I cross my thumbs to hold them together, and what I'm going to do is create a larger pot, a larger opening, by pushing the wall across the bottom, which is the floor, to enlarge the opening of my pot. Slow motion. So I'm going to keep opening it up some more, moving my wall across the floor. But now I want to pull the sides up. They're way too thick and too short. So to do that, first I'm going to work with the bottom just a little bit. And slowly, as I pinch on the bottom, it will slowly come up. Again, I start at the bottom, pinching with my fingertips, just a little, very slowly moving up to the top of the ridge. And you should see the wall slowly growing. The pressure on the very top, and as you can see, I bring up all that slushy mud. Let off the pressure up at the top. We are getting very close now. important not to get in a hurry. And I've got the thickness of the pot about what I like it. And at this point, we're ready to shape our pot. We have a nice tall cylinder, and I think I would like a pitcher. And to make a pot or a pitcher, I want to put my hands in the center, and the outside hand is just for support, it's not pushing. But the center, inside, my fingers are going to push at the very bottom, just to bow it out, just a little bit. It's called bellying. So we're going to kind of give it a little belly. I'm holding in one space, one place, and letting the wheel do the work for me. To make it a good pitcher, I need a little bit more water on the outside, and now I'm going to take my fingers like this in my hands and hold very still. Notice how I always keep my arms on my legs or the edge of the wheel, depending on how tall you are. And I'm going to squeeze the neck very slowly, just kind of pinching, and come up with the fingers all the way up to the top. Very nice, yes indeed. I'm going to make some nice little edges into my pot. Just kind of pretty. Just hold it in one place. Make it into a pitcher, a true pitcher. And so to do that, we have to have a lip. Okay? So I just take my fingers, and this is my own way of doing it. Everybody does it differently. I take my fingers and I'm going to pinch right